Hey, welcome back everyone to Sim Aviator. What a pleasant evening today, Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to all of you guys. Welcome aboard. Here we are with the Frontier, the Golden Eagle livery. Oh man, how do I love the Frontier liveries. Oh man, I don't know about you, but I love them. I should be flying them more often. Captain Flight Wings, hello. Drewstone77, my man, how you doing? Hello. New day, new start. Welcome aboard. There we go. We are in the A321. We're for a change in a long time. We're not flying the Neos on the A321. We're actually flying the A321-200. So that is what it is. Happy third Monday. Yeah, that is right. 2 more Mondays to go, isn't it? 2 more Mondays until weekend. Alright, sounds wonderful, guys. So with that, let's jump straight into the cockpit. We are completely cold and dark. We're gonna go ahead, turn on the battery 1, battery 2 on, and let's connect the external power, turn on the fuel pumps here, and we're gonna go ahead and align the IRSs. We wait for the battery lights to go off and then repeat for IR2 and IR3. And the system can go to 1 here, and nav. Alright, gonna get rid of this intro music here, and we're gonna resume our regular music. Here we go. Give me a second. Oh boy, that hadn't loaded. Silence, awkward silence here. Anyway, alright, we're good to go. Alright, so external power is on. We're gonna go ahead and turn on the radios here. and 1, 2, and 3, and then we're just gonna go ahead and increase the brightnesses of all these displays here. And then let's go down there. FMCDU, not the FMC. I've been flying Boeing for a long time now. Maybe rusty on the Airbus. Actually, we just flew the A321 on across the pond, which seemed like forever. Alright, here we go. That is good to go. Just checking on here. We're gonna go ahead, turn on the emergency lights to armed. Strobes can go to auto. Nav light to 1, and we are good to go. We can also turn on the seatbelt signs and no smoking lights signs. No, it's 2 more. Oh, then Friday. Okay, 1 more Monday, then Friday. Yeah, 2 more Mondays to a Saturday. My math is completely wrong. Alright, cruise supply, oxygen, turn it on. And that's pretty much it for the overhead panel here. Let's go ahead and bring up the flight plan here for today. We're going to Orlando. We are rocking the Nimbus scenery in is it Nimbus? Yeah, we're rocking the Nimbus scenery at Orlando. That would be nice to see, guys. We got some pretty little non-empty airports out there. Alright, so we're gonna go all the way to here, and just gonna bring up the ISCS screen. And we're gonna go with it. Let's see. Alright, payload is 22. Actually, we're gonna need zero fuel weight for this, which is 70.0 tons. Let's bring that up. Take more passengers here. And then bring that to about just like that. That's 70.08. We'll take that, and then fuel required for today is 7.3 tons. That is good. There we go. That's quite an amount of fuel. We took like what, 4 tons, 4.5 tons yesterday. Yeah, we're doing better. Hey guys, how is everyone else's Wednesday going? Happy Hump Day, rather. You know, instead of Happy Wednesday. I hope you guys know what Hump Day is. It was like forever until I knew what Hump Day was. Yeah, so that's why. That's the only reason why I'm saying that. Stone has the Metar for us here. Charlotte, 15 minutes ago. Wind 030 at 6, not too bad. Visibility 10. Clouds, yeah, look like fine. 1900 feet, overcast 6000. Temperature 11. Dew point 6. Altimeter 3026. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Drew, for the weather report. We got our personal weatherman here. Thank you, Drew. Just kidding. Alright, so that is done. We're gonna go ahead, jump into the MCDU here, and let's bring it out so you guys can see better. And we have our PDC as well, which is great. We'll read it out in a second, and we're just gonna go ahead and do the initial load. Let's go to the XP plan load, and we're gonna have to look for KCLT KMCO 01. That is what it is. Flight number for today is FFT, which is Frontier Flight 518. Thank you, man. Thank you. Cost index for today is going to be a measly 8, so it's gonna be a slow flight. Unfortunately, can't go as fast as Concorde every time, isn't it? Cruise level is 360, so we're gonna put that in here, and boom, we got the temperature come in as well. Let's hit a line IRS. That is good. Gotta go wind request here for the climb, which is good, and for some reason it doesn't work in these phases. Next phase, yeah, that's about it for now. We're gonna go flight plan here, and Charlotte. So now is the time to take a look at the departure clearance, which is issued 008 for Frontier Flight 518. Beacon is 6314. Let's go ahead and set that in the transponder 6314, and we're gonna go we're gonna go to exponder or transponder. With that being said, let's see, jets maintain 8,000 feet, so we're gonna go right here and bring this all the way up to 8,000. That's our initial climb. Let's see, flight level 360, which is correct as we filed. A321. We are icons for nukes. So let's go and let's see if we have a runway for departure already. Expect runway 36 center for departure. So let's go ahead and set that up as well. 36 center, and we're going to be on the icons for. Let me check if that is what we actually filed with. Yeah, so we got icons for and nukes. So let's go nukes transition, flight plan, insert. That is good. All right, destination, we're going to be on SeaWorld 4 and Omen transition, and just want to check it with them that the route is approved. That is indeed. So let's go SeaWorld. We're gonna go to the next page here. Let's see, SeaWorld 4, and we are on Omen transition. Oh wait, that's a WIA. We don't want any WIA. It always tricks me. It always gets me there. I always like, what's going on? All right, so this is the transition, and we got the Omen right here. That is looking good. We will get the runway once we're closer to it, and if there's no ATC, we will decide by ourselves. Look at the weather, things like that. Anyway, so we got that. We got a flight plan discontinuity, so we're just gonna go quickly to Charlotte and look at the charts and see if it is indeed a radar vector departure. But before that, I'm just gonna bring up the airport info here and let that load up, and we can go back and go to departure, and we are on icons for RNAV departure. It is an RNAV departure, but it may be a, yep, it is a radar vector departure. So you take off from these runways, follow the headings given, and then you pretty much, we're going to Gilfins, which is right here. So the ATC will vector us to Gilfin. That's why we have that discontinuity there, and that manual says vectors. That means you need to have vectors to get to that waypoint. Wonderful. And initial climb, it also says on the charts here that we got 8,000 feet, and that's exactly what we got from the ATC. So we'll keep this chart open and see how it goes. 36 center is going to be there, so that is going to be slightly long taxi, but we'll take it. We'll be crossing runway 5 as we get through it. But that is looking good. Let me see now. We're gonna go back to the ISCS screen, and we're gonna go here, which is yeah. So we got a 1+F departure. We're gonna go to perf here, and we're gonna go. Actually, you know what? Let's do init B first. Zero fuel weight is 70.1 as per what we have taken, and center of gravity is 24.6. So let's do. I don't know why we're sitting on the first officer side. We are not going to be flying from the first officer side. So just warming his seat while he does the walk around. Anyway, block fuel for today is 7.3 tons. Let's put that in. Init B is working. Let's go to the perf now. We got flex temperature 45 degrees. Let's do that, and THS is up 0.7. Let me just type that up, and I'll put that here. Oh my god, I completely messed that up. Hold on. 45 degrees is that, and then flaps 1 is the takeoff flaps. So on basis on that, we get our V speeds as 150, 150, and 152. V1 is 150. Rotate at the same speed, and 152 is our V2. Wonderful. So we're done. We're done with the MCDU. We're ready. We're still waiting for the. We were quicker than the IRS actually finished aligning. We still don't have it yet, but let me go ahead and switch this from HPA to QNH on both sides. And then we gotta do altimeter, which Drew said was 3026. So let's bring that up. That was 15 minutes ago, but it's unlikely to change, and those are synced as well. Arnav says, fly the entire route in the FO view and I will make you a custom livery. Don't you already do that? Oh, I don't mind. I don't mind flying from the FO view. We've done that before, you know that. It's just that my cameras, so if I were to get to the MCDU, I have to press this button right here, and it takes me back to the captain's view, so that's why I prefer flying from there. Otherwise it would be like weird, like you're sitting here and then you're looking at everything from the captain's view, you know, things like that. That is why we're not doing it. Anyway, we don't need the flight plan anymore. I'm just gonna quickly get rid of it here, and let's go ahead and turn on the APU here, and let's hit that start. And we haven't heard the ATIS in a long time, so I will have you guys listen to it if it actually works. So let me check what the ATIS is. 132.1. Let me go ahead and do that. 132.1. Here we go. I don't know how many of you have actually tried flying from the FO side, or at least attempted a landing from the first officer side. I would love to know. Yep, the ATIS doesn't work anyway. Yeah, 132.1 definitely doesn't work. Now we're gonna go Charlotte ATIS. One sec. Where are you going? Huh? Okay. Alright. Yeah, so we got 020
Charlotte Douglas International Airport ATIS information.
It now works.
2352 Zulu. West 030 at 6. Visibility 10. View clouds at 1,900. Ceiling 6,000 overcast.
Yep.
Temperature 2.6.
Temperature's 11.
Altimeter 3026.
3026. Drew Stone was right.
Expect runway
And we're gonna need
36,
anti-ice, so remember
runway
that.
36.
Alright, we're gonna go to Charlotte approach 126.15. Let's do that. 126.15. Give me a second. Alright, that's Charlotte approach. Let's read the chat here. Arno says, do you know that you don't need to wait for the IRS? You can get the IRS position from a gate chart and manually put them. Yeah, I know, but you know, I love it. I love it doing the traditional way. Attempt is a strong word. I'll join you, although currently doing some stuff regarding an A350 tutorial. Wonderful, man. Great. Alright, we're good to go. APU is coming alive. Let's turn on the APU bleed here. And just making sure here we have the APU running, which is, let me check right here. We got APU. Alright, so APU is running indeed, so we can now go ahead and turn off external power, and we can call for our pushback here. Let's go, better pushback, start.
Hey Captain, let me know where you want this thing.
This thing? How dare you call my girl a thing? Just kidding, man. That's not a good way to describe a plane. I have to say that. You know, you can't be like, hey, where do you want me to put this thing? It's not a thing, man. It's an airplane. For God's sake. Why did you not turn on bleed before? Because we were on ground power. Remember? Yeah, that's why. I mean, it's not really required when you're on ground power. So, right now we're using APU bleed because we're no longer on ground power. We could have used, but you remember they turn on the APU just before pushback anyway, so that is what it is. No caps, bro. No caps. Offended that an A320 gets disrespected. I mean, just any plane. I would do that for any plane. And by the way, it's an A321.
Like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready
Don't
to
disrespect the A321 by calling it an A320. We're good. And let's quickly do a radio check here. Oh, I forgot one thing. I gotta fix that on Xpilot. Settings. Audio push to talk. Alright, there we go. That's wonderful. And Charlotte approach. Good evening. Frontier Flight 518 radio check.
Frontier Flight 518, Charlotte approach. Hello, runway 36 to center. Taxi the Mike Echo cross runway 5.
Taxi, we have Mike Echo, and we'll cross runway 5 for runway 36 center. Frontier Flight 518, and we're still pushing back, by the way. Alright, so we are connected. Let's go ahead and disconnect the parking brake. And we'll turn on the engines here. Let's get rid of the music. Here we go. Engine number 1. There we go. Let's raise that time. Oh my god, we got another pushback happening right there. Now that someone is probably on an A320. Doesn't look like a 319. Could be a 319. Oh, don't your bleed get pressurized by ground power. It's not an electric pump. No. We use APU. Bleed is used only when APU is on, buddy. Oh my god, this is going to be crazy. Oh, actually, you know what? This one doesn't work here. Well, actually, maybe it does. Well, we're gonna go towless, ISC screen, sound, and engine volume. Let's just raise that a little. Alright, he's right behind us. Now we're gonna go check if the engine number 1 is available. It is indeed. Let's go ahead and turn on engine number 2. Hear that PTU. However unrealistic that is inside the cockpit. Oh, look at those winglets. Spot on, man. Spot on. Beautiful job on delivery. Alright, that's the end of pushback. Yeah, I was just asking for that since I'm confused.
Just about done here. Going to set your parking brake.
Ground power. You can have a separate air conditioning unit, which is for sure to get you air conditioning. I cannot 100% guarantee you that it works with just ground power, and I don't want to pass out wrong information, so I'm not just gonna play around with it. That's what it is. All right. I forgot to turn on the beacon as usual. We'll turn it on now. Oh my god, he just stopped his runway. He's pushed back right there. Alright, that's looking good. Engine number 2 is available now. Alrighty. Let's go overhead. APU bleed off. APU off. Disconnect. And we're gonna go... let's see... Oh no, flight controls. That was what I was looking for. Alright. Before that, let me bring up the controls cam. Here we go. Alright, we're ready. Ailerons.
Signal and pin on the left. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
Elevators. And rudders. Wonderful. We're good. We're good. And that guy's going away, so we can now safely turn on the nose lights to taxi and runway turn off lights. That would probably blind him, but we'll be fine. He didn't say anything, so we're good. Alright, so we are indeed ready for taxi. We're going to go ahead and do a little bit of here. Ground spoilers armed and flaps to 1. There we go. Flaps are out. Let's go kill the parking brake here. And let's ready to go. Chiefs and pilot, my friend, welcome aboard, man. Hope you're having a great day today. And pleasure to have you here, my man. Really do appreciate all you guys coming in and hanging out here with us for all these streams. That's, you know, that just feels good. Feels good to be hanging out with all you guys. Anyway, let's go. We're gonna taxi here. We're gonna go Mike and what was it? Echo? Yeah, so we're gonna go straight on Mike. So we'll go straight, turn right on Mike, and we'll go Echo to runway 36 center, and we've been given a crossing clearance. That airplane is still there, so we're gonna continue our taxi here. And that's Gilfin. Alright, rudder. And there's another plane right there, which is great.
Charlotte approach market 2036 back with you on voice. Market 2036.
Alright, idle on thrust because we're coming up on a turn, and just making sure that this is indeed... No, we're gonna have to turn that way. to get on mic. Hopefully I've made the right call. This was a little confusing. Let's go here, and this should be mic for us, I believe.
Charlotte, departure FedEx 222, holding short 36 right at Sherwood.
Just making sure. Yep, this is Mike. So we are on the correct taxiway here. Let's go auto brakes to max. And just making sure. And we're gonna go ahead and make sure everything else is fine. Let's turn on the wing lights here. We're gonna turn on the anti-ice here.
Please send maintain 3000, mark at 2036.
Because we do have visible moisture in the form of these beautiful clouds, and they are going to get better. They are going to get better. I have a very special announcement to make next week, guys, so be on the lookout for that. We're gonna get better clouds very soon. Alright, I just have to make sure I can reveal it, and then I'll let you guys know on that one. There we go. Alright, so this is Mike. Mike continues on to that turn. We are still on idle thrust, which is amazing considering the size of the plane. It's always fun to fly taxi with these Airbuses. Sometimes if you're like super light, what ends up happening is you actually have to ride the brakes because the engines are so powerful that even at idle thrust you go like 25 knots, and then you have to actually ride the brakes to keep the speed within limits. And we're crossing runway 5 here. This is the ILS whole short line, which is different than the regular whole short line. So this is the ILS whole short line. You got yellow, and then you got black, and then you got some slashes there. Let me guess, you took my advice and got some better clouds? No, they're the same clouds as we had yesterday, buddy. They're the exact same clouds. Alright, we're now on turning left on Echo.
Charlotte departure Delta 1763 is holding short runway 5 to cross.
Happens to me on the Neo, but this is not Neo. This is not the Neo. This is just the regular engines.
Charlotte departure FedEx 622 heavy airborne. Section 1 heavy, you had a contact on the same line.
No, there's something much bigger than that. There's something much bigger than that. No frame issues, nothing. You get great clouds without any cost to the frames, but some cost to the pocket. I'll let you guys know very, very shortly. That's looking good. I'm just gonna make sure the exterior is slightly low. Don't want to mess it up. But here we are. We got another airplane right there. Where'd he go? He was right there. He was crossing the runway. Alrighty, guys. We got this. We're getting out of here. Guys, when we line up on the chat, not on the chat, but when we line up on the runway, spam your FLEX, spam flex in the chat. No one will harm you. No mod will take it out. Spam the flex as soon as we line up on the runway. That's about it. You strap 2 LEAP 1 Alpha engines to an A320neo with improved stuff efficiency and more thrust. What do you expect? Yep. True. Now it can't be X-Enviro because it has quite a big impact on the frames. So, I'll just confirm it and I'll let you guys know what it is. I just have to make sure I have it. We're doing good. We're getting about 40 frames. That is no bad. Alright, let's check the cabin here. And we're gonna go takeoff config check. And we're gonna go transponder to, well, we can bring that back. And transponder to TARA. And We'll turn on the clock once we're up there. Confirm it by landing. No, I can't. I can't. It may take more time. Guys, remember, make sure to hit that subscribe button to join the fam, and always welcome to join the Discord as well. The link is in the description, and Madbot will put it in the chat as well very shortly, or it might be there. Just scroll up and you'll find it. There we go. Let's hold short here. Just making sure we're in 3-6 center. And what frequency am I talking to? And Charlotte approach from your flight 518, holding short 3-6 center.
Just on 518 on departure landing 320, runway 36 center, so takeoff,
Heading 320 and clear for takeoff runway 36 center, for your flight 518. Alright, let's do this. 320. There we go. Get your flexes in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna go ahead, bring the nose to takeoff, landing lights on, and strobe lights to on. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated for departure. Cabin crew, please be seated for departure, rather. Ladies and gentlemen should have already been seated. Get your flexes in the chat. Rolling up that thrust. Oh, there's someone behind us.
Flight 025, clear for takeoff 36 right, double 1716.
Let's go, flex. Winds are not bad at all. 100, reducing that pitch down a little to neutral. And we want rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. Beautiful. And we got that arrival right there. And heading 320. So we're gonna start turning left here. And lever climb. Pitch the nose down here. Continue that turn, pitch the nose down further here. Gain that speed. And we're now heading 320. Levers climb. Just pitch it down more to gain that airspeed. And we're still waiting. I don't know, for some reason plane is super heavy. And we're heading 320 approximately, or close enough. Alright, that's our initial vectors. We may get a direct. Climb maintain 16,000, frontier flight 518. Alright, let's go. Altitude here and continue that climb to 16,000. We are heading 320 almost, and pitch down further.
Left heading 180 with able to direct Yoke, the
Left heading 180, and we'll go direct Gilfin for icons for departure for new flight 518. All right, here we go. Let's hit autopilot here. Let's. Oh no! We gotta make a left turn heading 180. So you gotta bring that up.
Turn right 090
Let's go flaps up. go about 25 degrees of bank. We are raising our speed to that. We're now heading 280. Let's see what the autopilot does now. Nope, don't straighten us out. I'm just gonna continue that turn. Let's see now. Wait, what's going on here? Continue that turn and you know what? Let's do flight plan, direct, Gilfin, and insert that. And now we should be able to go there. So autopilot on. We're climbing 16,000 here. Here we go. There we go. That is better. If you dim the first officer screen, you gain 5 more FPS. FPS is more of a problem on MFS, honestly. On this plane, we're already getting 36 frames. I'm more than happy to get that. Like, I don't want to push for more. It's already, great on frames. This plane, the TOLUS is. So we're fine. We don't need that gain in FPS. It's buttery smooth here. Look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, we are out of here. On our way to Orlando. Let's keep an eye on the departure. That is looking good. We got some nice looking clouds going on here. Guys, what do you think about these clouds? Like, I mean, I know it's not Xenwaro, but wait, what happened? Yeah, these clouds are taking some frame hit, but that's a lot of clouds. What do you guys think? That to me looks good. I mean, nowhere near Microsoft Flight Simulator quality, mind you, but they still look good. And here we are breaking out of the clouds and back to the broken clouds there. But why does it still say we have ignition? It shouldn't say. But we're over the clouds now. We're not gonna need the MTS, so we're gonna turn those off. We're gonna turn off the runway turn off and the nose lights. And we have already passed 10,000 feet, so we can actually go ahead and turn off the rest of the lights as well, and strobes can come back to auto. Wonderful, that's looking good. How many frames? Look at that. We're getting 45, 42 now. That's more than enough. Like, this is smooth. This plane is really smooth. I have to say that. If for anything, Roger, thank you. Alright, so this guy is moving up to center, so someone else is taking up the approach then, probably. So we don't have the center yet. Alright, so we'll just wait for that frequency and then we'll go there. But yeah, guys, this is beautiful. Don't you think? The beautiful Frontier livery, and we got some nice winglets as well with that golden bird. If you actually look at it, we got Gordon the Golden Eagle. That's what it is called. How good of a livery is that, man? How good? I mean, it's fairly simple. It's not rocket science. It's not like too much stuff. It's simple, but those colors and that concept, man, this is good. What do you guys think about these Frontier liveries? I totally love them. I definitely do. Let's bring this up to orbit. We're climbing to 16,000, almost leveling off. And we got Atlanta Center. We got 132.975. Let's go ahead and contact them. 132. Oh, he actually said he'll be sending us contact me, but I don't see there's another approach online, so we will be going directly to the center. Because it is top down, remember. We got 975. I should have gone backwards. That would have saved me a lot of scrolling. And good evening, Atlanta Center, for your flight 518, leveled off 16,000. We already contacted you. Atlanta Center, for your flight 518, 16,000. Did my mic just not work? Check. Alright, it's working. Mic is working. Oh yeah, there's Atlanta approach. There's not Charlotte approach. Atlanta Center, Frontier Flight 518, 16,000. Let's go. I don't know where the ident is on the Airbus. There we go. We found it. Not too bad. Ident, Frontier Flight 518. Do that one more time.
Sir, American 4587 for check. 45, 88, stand by for
We need higher. We need higher. We definitely need higher.
Good day, Atlanta Center. This is American 33. Check it in. American 33.
See, we can disarm the spoilers now as well.
American 33, I'm in
yep, that's good.
Atlanta Center here. American 33 is
I don't know. He's not asking radar contact. Like, what's going on here? Man, that's all the planes in the airspace are now contacting him. That's what's happening right now. So we need higher. And Center Frontier Flight 518 requesting higher. I'll maintain 230 Frontier Flight 518. Alright, let's continue that climb. Burned a lot more fuel than we needed to at this altitude. But it is what it is. Tell me about you guys. How's your guys' week going so far? Let me go ahead and reduce that sound a little. Auto alerts. Actually, you know what? That's fine. Environmental can go off, and then we can go ahead and reduce that. Hey. Okay. That sounded like a familiar voice to me.
American 33, request step west. American 33, how long are you going to be waiting? About 15 minutes, American 33.
And we got a new subscriber. Let me see if I can find out who that is. Frequency change up to Frontier Flight 518. Thank you for your service. Alright, 122.8, which will be better to scroll on the other side. Let's go. Alright, there we go. 122.8. We no longer need the headset for now. We can't focus on the stream right now. Great. Alright, so past 18,000 feet, we're gonna go altimeter to standard, and everything is looking good. And we're gonna go ahead and climb to our cruise altitude 360. That's good enough. Still a little flyby here. Oh, that's quite a bit of crosswinds. It is. Look at that crab. We're doing like about 10 degrees of crab. Can you believe that? That's the heading we're going towards, and that's where our actual heading is. So we're tracking 190, and we are on heading 200. So that's the difference, by the way. Yeah, that is the difference between track and heading. Track is what is the actual path you're tracking, you know. So in this case, we are going almost not 190, maybe like right there, 192 or something. That's what you are tracking, but where your head is facing, that means the nose of the aircraft, the nose is actually facing to heading 200. So because of the crosswind correction, we're pushing the nose to the right and then traveling like across and not like straight. So that is the difference between track and heading, if anyone of you was ever confused about the difference between track and heading. So there's a button here, and you can actually tell the autopilot that so right now this says heading. If I click on this, it will change it to track, and then you can tell it, okay, track this number at these many degrees. So that's what it will do. That's exactly what it is. So I hope you guys knew this. If you didn't, now you know, and that is the point. And we're pretty, we got 62 knot of winds from the right, which is insane. 63 now, and then we're climbing higher. That number is gonna go up very quickly, my friends. Very quickly. Let me check. Yeah, coming back to that, who was the one that subscribed? Let me check if the name comes up, because as usual the alerts don't work. So we got Winsnil. Oh, Winsney. Oh man, I know that. I know him. Thank you for the sub, Winsney. Really appreciate it. There we go. Alright. Alright guys, so what I am gonna do is let me check how far we are. Let me bring that up. This is going to be a slightly longer flight. That's our top of climb. And do we have a top of descent? Alright, so it's pretty far away. So what I'm gonna do is I'll step out for like 2 or 3 minutes, and we'll come back, and I'm just gonna check. Yeah, we don't have an ATC. Jacksonville Center is closed, so we hope we get some ATC, man. I really do hope. But I'll be right back in less than 5 minutes. Let's do this. Okay, here we are. We are back. Power sets, hello man. How you doing? Hope all is well, buddy. Nice to see you here. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Here we go. We're cruising nicely. Are we cruising though? Oh no, we're still climbing. Still climbing. Let's go to like that 80, and that's our top of climb. We're climbing at 1,000 feet per minute. It's probably too high of an altitude for because this plane is fairly well loaded. We got like 70 tons. If you look at this, we are 70 tons. Oh, I never knew this. Really? This is the first time I'm seeing this. We got destination Metar on the ISCS screen. I don't know. Did you guys know about it? We got Metar right here, which is really cool. We got 160 at 3 knots. This is something new. Oh, and you know, this is probably a sign that someday we'll get that ACARS functionality inside the MCDU itself. Look at that beautiful livery, my friends. Look at that. This is simply amazing. Simply amazing. How many of you actually knew about it? For those who actually fly the TOLIS, yeah, I did not know that. I mean, that's a hidden gem, because what happens is once you're on this, once you've done your setup and everything, you never actually go back and go to that ISCS screen unless you have to like do a save or something like that. I also want to play around with that. Oh, you know what? You know what? Let's do this. You know, let's do this. Enable random faults and save as default. Now let's see if we get a fault. This is just making the stream a little more interesting. Now we never know if something's gonna happen. Now if I step out for 2 minutes, something can terribly go wrong. So this is going to be very interesting, and we have set it up. We have set it up to. Oh no! Cancel. Okay, thank God. Thank fucking Lord. Oh my God, I was not supposed to say that, but excuse my language there. But we got this. So we got where is that? Fault scenarios. So we can get a random fault in any of the 10 flights we do on this airplane. We'll have to see how it goes. This is going to be interesting. This is the first plane we've done this, and we will slowly add faults. And that's a random fault, so it may or may not happen. You know, it's unlike this. Let me show this. You can actually add a new fault, and then it will actually come in. So let me show you that way. So you could actually do any of this, and then do that, and then that's what it is. So this is random. This is completely random, and I don't know what that MTBF means. But this can be very interesting. I cannot do this flight overnight on the A321 anymore, or the Neo rather. That's going to be. So you never know, guys. You never know what's coming. I'm so scared, man. If we do end up getting a failure right now, that is going to change this completely. Because we did like 10 flights. Tell me one thing. Do you want a random failure this flight? Do you want a random failure this flight? If you do, then I'll bring that number down, and the possibility of getting a failure will increase. Let me know. We're still climbing. Just keeping an eye on the engines, monitoring the engines. That's looking good. Just gotta keep a few things in mind here. We got the rudder trim, which is right here. So in case we lose an engine, we are going to have to use the rudder trim. So that is one thing that is important. We obviously have our the elevator trim here. We're not going to need aileron trim in most circumstances. And just doing a little brief of this is the 80 IRSs. We don't have ATC, so that could be another problem. That could be another problem. So if we would have to just pretty much vector ourselves into an unknown territory for like an emergency landing or of sorts or something. But we got flight controls here, we got flight controls here, we got the air isolation valves and things like that here. We got the hydraulics here, we got the fuel here, we got the electrics, air conditioning, we got the probe, the heats and things like that. So that cabin pressurization may have something to do with that. And this is ditching. I don't know if that works, but I don't want to do it now. Seatbelt signs can come off for now. And then we got, yeah, this is very interesting. If you want to see a failure of this flight, I will turn down that number. Let me know. If at least 3 or 4 of you tell me you want a failure of this flight, you'll get it. Phew. Alright, so failures are on. Random failures rather. Just doing something new for the streams, guys. Random false 10 flights. We have saved it. Those are enabled. We got, yeah, that's fair enough. But yeah, we do have the ATIS information here. I can't seem to move that. Okay, there we go. So yeah, the winds are looking pretty calm. So we should have no excuse but to make a good landing. That is calm winds. The ATC would not even read out the 160 at 3 knots. They would just say winds calm, runway blah blah blah, clear to land. So it's that straightforward. So don't want to mess it up. Yeah, well the plane's struggling. The plane is clearly struggling to climb. Did we lose like an engine already? No, everything is looking good. And the reason why I chose to do it on this airplane is that we get the majority of the non-normal checklists on here in the ECAMs, so that always helps. But with that being said, we know what the winds are. We can go ahead and check the Orlando KMCO. We can check the Orlando charts and get them ready for our arrival. Airports. That we got arrival. We are on SeaWorld for our nav arrival. I don't know if there's like a, oh, that's SeaWorld. That's probably SeaWorld, SeaWorld, but they just shortened out to SeaWorld, which is crazy. So we're on SeaWorld arrival, and we are on the Ormond Beach transition. So that's the route we're going to take, and expect crossing this waypoint, which is Lama, at 12,000. The lines under and above it actually tell you that that is the altitude you gotta cross at, unless there's another one where I can show you guys. Okay, so there's no more altitude restrictions here, but if there's a line only under it, then you gotta be over 12,000, and if there is a line over it, then you gotta be under 12,000. That's as simple as that. But we're coming in here, we're Harney, and then we'll turn right here to SeaWorld, and then we'll come here on this for the WAC vectors. But we're gonna check what runway we're gonna need. So this is the north-south diagram, and we will try to, I think Frontier Flight is on one of this or that. Either of these two terminals is where actual Frontier planes go, and the runways are pretty long enough, so there shouldn't be a problem to float it out and try to go for the greasy peasy landing. Alright, so that looks good. We will be landing on the 3.6s. I think those are the primary ones, because as you can see on this arrival chart, okay, so that's what it is. So if you're landing that way, if you're landing south, then you get vectored from SeaWorld. And if you're landing north, then you continue on to those waypoints and come from there. Now the decision to make, I don't know what is the default runway configuration for Orlando, so I am not really sure. So we can't probably just choose any runway we like and get down, or we can, if someone can figure out what is the default runway configuration for Orlando, or what, actually, you know what, we can do it ourselves. Let's figure it out here. Give me a second and I'll share my screen with you guys. the screen. And here we are on flight radar 24. There's quite a few planes going across the pond. And we gotta check the arrivals into Orlando. Holy crap, that is a lot of planes. I wish Watson was that busy. But that's Orlando International. And we got this plane just took off, I believe. Yeah, this one just took off, so it is, and this one is lined up for departure. So we are using, we're landing south in Orlando. That's a good way to find that out. And do we have anyone on approach? Actually, where's this guy going to? Oh, he's just going from Miami to Charlotte. So we don't have any arrivals into Orlando right now. But we do have some planes taking off north. Very interesting. What, literally no one's landing in Orlando? That is sad. Everyone's just going out of Orlando right now. Where's this guy going to? UPS. Yeah, he's going from Miami. So, yeah. No, that's the guy who's like way too high. But he just departed. So the departures are on this runway, which is on our sim. It's runway 18 left, so we can go and land on 18 right. That's the one we can take. I mean, since Frontier parks here, we don't want to land on one of these runways, because that would be a long unnecessary taxi. Save fuel right there. Alright, just making sure everything is good on the planes, which it is. We are leveled off at 360. We're doing 0.775 on the cruise. I'm pretty, you know what, so let me see if there's like a filter that you can put. Airport, KMCO in. Is that it? No, that didn't work. Okay, they need an IATA code. I hope it's MCO. Okay, no, we don't want more filters. No, we just want the plane that's coming in. And this one is. So that's cool. And JetBlue is probably landing on... where's the airport here again? That's the airport that JetBlue is landing coming in. And that would be sad for plane spotters not to be able to see too many planes coming into land. There will be many takeoffs, but that would be like just a few planes to land. So yeah, that's JetBlue. Let's I wish they had cameras, like, you know, you just watch those plane spot from home. Or maybe, oh no, I can't do that. I was going to try to see if there was a video right now, someone trying to plane spot in Orlando. Two things: first of all, it's dark, so no for plane spotters. And second, I don't want to get into copyright problems. But yeah, he is on final for runway 18 left. That is absolutely clear if you can see. Yeah, he's exactly on that. He's coming into 18 left. That's kind of cool. Is this guy coming to Orlando as well? Oh, so now we got two arrivals. And there's a Frontier that's coming in from Minneapolis. We're coming from Charlotte. And then this one, another Frontier that's coming into Orlando. And what is this? Delta. Which plane is that? That looks like a 7.5. Yeah, that looks like a 7.5. I don't know where. Oh yeah, it is a 7.5. Oh, thank God, for the first time I'm actually able to see or recognize a 7.5 or a 7.6. That's good news. The Real Hacks, hello. Welcome, man. Yep, we are streaming, man. We are streaming. Welcome. Nice to see you, buddy. We're just trying to figure out what planes were landing, what direction we were landing at Orlando. And we ended up on flight radar, and now we're tracking, like, there's 4 arrivals into Orlando, but that's pretty much it. Is this guy? So yeah, so these are all coming into Orlando. And then we got like quite a few Frontiers coming in. So we are technically coming in to Orlando at similar times when Frontier comes in to Orlando. So that is pretty dope. I have to say that. Absolutely. But this guy's like stuck. JetBlue 802. That's an A320. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that's an A320. Just gonna try. Let's see, that is an A320 as well. Yep, okay, that's great. This is a good way to teach yourself, guys. This is a good way to teach yourself. Just look at the picture. Don't see what airplane it is. I'm just looking right there and try to guess what airplane this is. This looks like an A350? Oh my god, that's an A321. That is bad. That is bad. And this one is... let's see. That's a 7.5. We already guessed that one. And then there's more planes coming in. This one is an A320 again. Yep, and I am right. And then this one is A321. Yep, okay, those winglets give it away. But with that, I actually realized we got a new game that we could play. Just like that. Who wants to play? Let's try this out. Alright, guys. No internet, just use your best guesses. Unless it's... Oh, it actually says right in the beginning. So let's do it that way. What airplane is that? Anyone wants to take a guess? Oh, that's simple. I mean, you don't have to give me the variants. You just... Southwest is simple. That's a... should I wait? Should I wait? Let's see if we got someone. So this is a good game. You could just do plane spotting, identify this plane. That's pretty nice. And then we can go around the world and check out what we have. But all these planes are coming into Orlando, and we can actually do this. It is a Boeing 737, and that's an 738. Here we got no one to take it. That's also at 36,000 feet. But anyway, let me clear that filter here. Clear. Sounds good. Yeah, this is a good game we can play next time. Maybe, you know. Or if you guys would like to play, very good. Let me quickly go back to the main screen now, and we're good. We do have random failures enabled. Yep. Alrighty. Just zooming out. So 120 miles to top of the sound. We got pretty chill stuff to do. I'm making that turn, slight turn to the right, I believe. Yep, we are. So let's be on that side and watch that turn as it comes in. So do we have anyone to play the game? Who wants to play? Who wants to play identify the plane? If we get like a couple people, or even one of you guys who wants to play it, we can indeed do that. So let me know in the chat, and I will oblige you, my people. Alright. This is a fun plane to fly, but cannot guarantee a good landing. I used to be really good at landing the A321s. But ever since I got more used to flying the other planes, like the bigger ones, it just gets a little bit confusing. It's if you only fly one plane, it's not hard to master the landing on that plane. But if you fly like tons of different planes, it takes quite a bit of work, practice, and experience to actually be able to land every plane perfectly. That's what it is. And we got a little bit of turbulence going there. But yeah, man, who wants to play identify this plane game? That's a fun, neat game that I just figured out. Let's try it. Let's see if you guys want to do it. I'll go bring up Flight Radar 24 again. Let's see if we got any takers for this. second, and alright. Guess this plane. Hopefully it doesn't say it anywhere here. What plane is this? Oh, actually, that might... Yeah, that's a good place. That's a good place. I was almost thinking my face cam would block the picture, but it's in the right position. Guess the plane. Who do we have? Do we have any takers? Come on, there's like 4 people watching. One of you guys have to. No, just take a random guess, guys. Random guess. What plane is this? And for people who just joined, we're trying to play guessing the plane. So which plane is that? In the chat below. Let's see if we get anyone. I gotta bring up like a thing that says guess the plane on your screen. You can do like 10 planes at a time, something like that. And just immediately found something very interesting, and eventually you guys will all become masters. That's a 132 for that Allegiant. Well, we got Southwest, so there's nothing too hard on that one. That looks like a 737-700. It is. Alright, let's pick up a random plane here. That one to me is an A321. Oh, it's oh, I should have looked at the nose. You know, I should have looked at the nose. That is a 737 nose. I got almost fooled by these winglets, you know, like a lot of 737s now have like those split winglets, but this one we have the just sharklet kind of thing. So that took me. So look at the entire plane. Let's see. That is. It looks like a Boeing, and that is a 7.5. Yep, it is. Woo! There we go. That is good. That's not bad. That's not bad. Let's check this one. This one is a 737. Yep, 737-800. Do any of you guys want to try this out? Interesting plane. This has to be A321. Yeah, that is right. Bonus points if you can guess the variant. Oh, DHL, Khalida Air. It's operated by Khalida Air. It's an A3. No, that's a 777. Yeah, that's a 777. Yeah, 777F. Now that's a 737. That's very easy. 737-800. Wonderful. All right. Let me know the next time you guys want to play it, and we'll let you guys guess. Coming up on top of descent in 80 miles. It's good to go. Do we have ATC online though? We got Jacksonville ground, but we don't have Jacksonville center. If we had that, we would have had a lot of fun coming in with the ATC. But I don't really think that we are going to get any ATC. So we'll technically be on Honeycomb, and we'll go from there. But what you guys up to, guys? We are almost coming up on top of descent here. Beautiful skies, beautiful clouds, and I can't be more elated than this to actually be able to. Oh, look at that coastline. We have the coastline of Florida already. We are in Florida, and we got that True Earth coastline coming up here. That is definitely the True Earth coastline. So we are into Florida. We're getting there. We're close. we have in the chat? We got 6 people watching, but the chat is dead, guys. The chat is completely dead. Where have you been, guys? I am feeling so alone. That was the crappiest song I can ever sing. Just don't want to do that. You guys should talk. Come on, don't be afraid to chat. Like, this is the first time the chat is like so quiet. Like, literally every time it's like always rolling. Every minute, every 2 minutes. Oh, Drew's here. Drew's back. Sorry, man, with the AFK, man. No worries, no worries. Just trying to figure out. We got 6 people, but we got no one in the chat. We're trying to play a game. I actually better pay attention here because we do have random failures on. So just keep checking on that for a while. 360 coming in at about 70 miles to top of descent. But yeah, we got 6 people and there's no one chatting. That is I don't know how to describe that. Here we go, man. We're gonna come down very shortly. That should be good enough. Still a little flyby. See how the winds are looking like from the outside. Yeah, we got some crap going as well. Let's see how much the winds are here. We got 67 knots crosswinds here, but the winds are pretty much calm at Orlando. If you would like, you can always do metardest to get our Metar at the destination airport. And Nightbot should give it in a second. And guys, if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We really appreciate the support. And if you'd like, always welcome to join the Discord as well, Nightbot. Put a link up there in the chat, and it's also in the description as well. Looking forward to see you guys. Nightbot says Metar is... Oh, it's calm. Winds are calm. Winds are super calm. Altimeter is 3003. So that's pretty much all we have to worry about. We got some clouds. We got a few clouds at 040, so that is 4,000 feet. So it shouldn't have to be... Do you have the Metar in the EFB? Yeah, actually, you know what? We have the Metar here. There we go. We have the Metar right here. Updated today at 12:21, and the Metar. Oh, so this one. Actually, I can hit refresh. Okay, so that is 2353, and the one Nightbot gave us is a more recent one though. I don't know why this doesn't give us the more recent one. But Nightbot gave us a more recent one, which is 0053 Zulu. So it's like 30 minutes back. This one is like 1.5 hours back. So a new thing we learned. Nightbot gives more accurate, or actually, you know what? That Metar you get from Nightbot is actually based on Watson weather, so that is current. So yeah, but we do have it just in case Nightbot didn't want to work or things like that. We got our ways. We actually have one here too. Let's see how. Okay, so this is also 2353. So this and this, they're both using the same source. That's what it is. That's why we get the same thing. But yeah, at least we have a couple of places where we can look. Or of course, we also have Discord. We can always get weather from Discord bot as well. So it's all good. We have multiple places where we can do it. Look at those clouds. Love it. And we're gonna get better clouds, better sky colors, a lot more things. I am so excited about it, guys. I have to say that. I am like so excited. Anyway. Let me check that out. Alright, yeah, that's good. Alright, very good. We are, let's check our top of descent here. We are very close to our top of descent, and we're gonna go back to the charts page here, and we are going to be landing on 18 right. Just one last time checking, there's no ATC, and that is confirmed. So that is all well and good. 18 right is what we're gonna take, because Orlando's taking off 18 lefts and probably landing 18 rights from what we saw on flight radar. So let's go back here, approach, and we're gonna shoot for the ILS. Wait, why do we have oh, those are 17s. Okay, so these are 18s. So we got ILS. Wait, do we? Hold on. Do we not have ILS 18s? Oh, we have it right here. All right, that is good. I mean, we could technically do our nav approach, but I would prefer doing ILS, to be frank. Alright, so this is our ILS chart. We'll probably come in at hold up since we're coming in from here, SeaWorld, so we will go to hold up. What's that? We will go to hold up as our initial approach fix, which is 20.5 miles, so we could actually technically intercept the localizer at one of these points, which is right here, Hammy at 3,000, on air at 4,000, so you can intercept 4,000 here or 3,000 here. So we'll see how that goes. But we got that, so we're gonna go ahead and set that in the MCDU. It does say enter destination data, so we're gonna go here. Arrival, we're gonna go ILS 18 right, and insert that. And there we go. Alright, so we are tuning up our ILSs here. And that's Orlando. So we are not going to Nobes. The last waypoint will be, let's see here on the arrival. The last waypoint will be SeaWorld. So that will be the last waypoint. So we're gonna go ahead and remove all these. We will have Hemi's, I think, the approach fixed here. So yeah, this one looks good. Insert. So we will, after SeaWorld, we will go, oh my goodness, what does that look like? Oh, that's what it is. All right, so we might have to hold at SeaWorld. We're gonna go ahead and start descending now to 10,000 feet. Let's bring the constraints up. We're gonna go ahead and get the LS's just in case. 1.9er, and we're gonna zoom in a bit here and see if we can make it. So we have, apparently it doesn't say we have a restriction here. Talk about a late stream, and this is our regular time now. You probably must be on East Coast, man. This is we start at 5 p.m. Pacific time, and until 5 I'm usually working, so I can't do it earlier, but here we are, and you're here as well, man. That's great, man. Welcome to the stream, Mars Aviation. Alright, so we're trying to put here a restriction at SeaWorld, which is actually on our, oh, you know what? Let me check where we have the restriction. We have a restriction at Lama. So let me actually go back. And Lama, let's see where Lama is. And the restriction is 12,000. Expect Lama at 12,000. Landing south, expect 250 knots. So we gotta be 250 here and 12,000 on the altitude. Alt error, I don't know why. Flight plan. But it probably won't. Yeah, this looks good. 12,060. So now we are on the VNAV descent here. Alright, you're on the west coast. Why lucky, man? This is like, if I stream like an hour late, I lose the entire East Coast. This is like, if I do at 6 p.m. Pacific, it's like 9, and by the time the stream ends, it's like 12 for you guys. So I consider myself not that lucky to be on the West Coast. Yeah, California is wonderful and things about that, but purely from a streaming viewpoint, I would prefer being on the East Coast to, you know, cover more audience. You know, people can actually come in, you know, enjoy the streams, and I get to hang out with more people. That's as good as it. But we're descending now. We got. So that's SeaWorld, and we should be going straight there. So just checking here. SeaWorld. Okay, so that discontinuity is fine. Yeah, that's fine. We'll vector ourselves. We have to keep an eye on that. But wow, look at that. That's a neat flight. Look at the coast of Florida here. Wow. We got the sun. Where's the sun? Well, hold on. Where's the sun? What? Okay, we're gonna do this a systematic way. Okay, well, this site is lit. We don't have the sun. What's going on here? Oh, oh, it's way up there. I'm like, where is it? I don't see it. But that's where the sun is. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that. That is a screenshot right there. Hey, XP Aviation, man, how you doing, man? Long time, buddy. Hope all is well, man. Nice to see you. Welcome aboard, my friend. Welcome aboard, XP Aviation. Hope all is well with you. Hope you had a great day so far, and we'll try to make it better by attempting for a breezy peasy landing today. Oh my god, man. Look who's here. Man, very warm welcome to you. Doing good, man. Thank you so much for asking. And we could probably do much better if we were to get a greasy peasy out here. Yeah, man. Alright, so since we're descending, I'm gonna put my headset back on. We have to make announcement on Unicom. Just checking one more time. Come on, man. Someone come online. Come on, just one of you guys has to come online. That's all. That's all we ask for. Alright, let's bring that zoom back in. True Stone. Man himself. Man Drew. That's for you. Alrighty. There we go. Lama, can we actually make that altitude? It seems unlikely that we make 12,000 and 250 knots. That's very unlikely that we make it, but we may as well make it. So we don't know. Wait, I never did I ever put a cost index here? Let me check that out. Oh yeah, I did put it, but according to the cost index, we are descending at a very high speed. Miami Center is online. You usually control the MCO. Wait, okay, that's interesting. That will be good. Air brakes. No, the speed is fine. If we're not overspeeding or anything. It's just faster than I would have expected with that cost index. Oh my, where what? Where is it raining from? No. Oh my God. Anti-ice, we gotta have ice. Alright, I don't know why and how. Maybe the weather hasn't updated yet, but we got rain and it says we need anti-ice. So we will give it. Oh, that's moisture, right? Oh God, okay. That is very interesting, but I have no clue where that rains. Oh, okay, these are overcast clouds. Yeah, it doesn't look like there, but these are overcast clouds. Why are the rain effects not working? That's weird. Actually, you know, XPUIPC. I almost thought we had a failure. With that sound, I almost thought we had a failure. So, control panel. Oh, we got some lightning as well. That's cool. Windshield rain. Here we go. I gotta guys, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and there's the Discord link for you guys to join. Alright, air brakes. Yeah, we're... Oh god, wait, what? Alright, let's bring that zoom in a little bit. I don't think we're gonna make it, so we're gonna go give it some speed brakes here, as Drew said, because I was thinking we're descending at 300 knots, so we should have been able to make... We're above 10 Celsius, are we? Are we? Hold on. Let me check. I mean, it did give me a warning, but since we're pretty high, the temperature might not be above 10. Below. Yeah. See, total air temperature is 6. So that's why it asked us to get the anti-ice on. Wait, what? What's that? Okay, that's just a broken tile. Anyway, so now we don't have anything, so we can't turn off the anti-ice here. And we are not gonna make that restriction. We're gonna go altimeter 3003 at Orlando. 3003, that would help us shave a few hundred feet off. But I'm not 100% sure about that procedure, Drew, but I think that makes sense. Because the temperature is below 10 or 15, and we pretty much we had rain, so that was like not just visible moisture, but that was moisture, that was water. So that could be the thing. All right, let's keep an eye on our altitude here, and we're gonna have to lose that altitude fairly quickly. We're gonna have to enter destination data. Let's go ahead here. Perf. Next phase QNH is 30.03, and temperature is, let's see what we had on the Metar. We got temperatures 25 at Orlando. Winds are 0 at 0. That's good. MDA is the decision height is 200 feet, and we're good to go. We're coming in with an approach speed of 143 knots. Let's go ahead and clear that out. And we'll just keep going that heading on at SeaWorld. And we're going to intercept the localizer there. Just trying to, we should have been, yeah, we are at 250 knots, so that's not too bad. Ahead and raise that. We're coming down. Don't worry about that. That should be no factor. And surely. We got our. Wait, are we tow-guying here? Yeah. Most likely. As far as from what I understand, most likely we. Okay. That's why. Let's continue that descent. Wait, weren't you supposed to go to like... Yeah, you were supposed to go down, man. Alright, start the descent now, please. Alright, yeah, from what I understand, that's the 10-degree requirement is for the airport. As if I'm not wrong, I could be wrong. I'm not saying that it is correct. Speed brake is out. I know, but we gotta keep that descent rate going. That's why we have the speed brake out. And the tile has loaded up as well. Let's go ahead and bring up the flight controls camera here real quick. And here we go. Alright, guys. Wow, look at that ortho. Isn't that great? Alright, coming in on SeaWorld, we're going to vector ourselves on that heading. Let's just keep going. Let's see where the plane takes us on that heading. And let's go heading select. Heading 245. It says you need to be under 3,000 at Hemi. What I'm gonna do is bring ourselves right here. We got that Orlando Executive Airport right here. If I am not wrong, that's KSFB, if that is what it stands for. Alright, so now we're on radar vectors. We got the ILS coming in 24 miles. And we're gonna go ahead, descend and maintain 4,000 at this point. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are coming down shortly here. Let's go turn on the seatbelt signs. Landing lights can come on. Runway turnoffs strobes can come back on as well, and nose lights to take off. Here we go. Alright, the speed brake, yeah, we're still going to use the speed brake for now, and we're gonna have to slow down here in the meantime. Let's go manage speed here and IAS. Let's go 230 knots to help slow us down here, and we will go flaps 1 early on here. So we're gonna have to manage that descent here. Alright, the descent is not looking bad, but I'll better be low than I be high. That's how I want it. You know, so just continue that here, and we're passing the flaps 1 speed, and test speed checked, and flaps 1. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, when we go gear down, when we put our gear down, go ahead and put your landing weight predictions in. We are coming in for this one. Just gotta make sure I don't land with the speed brakes on. So just coming in. According to the ILS charts, we will be crossing before Hammy here. I'm just gonna vector myself here again, and I'll have to make a Honeycomb announcement. We're heading 260. And Orlando traffic, Frontier Flight 518 inbound for ILS, 18 right, heading 260 and 5,000 feet Orlando. Alright, that is good. Coming in, we gotta slow this thing down. Here, let's go to 200 knots. And we'll keep that speed brake going on because we are technically still below the glide slope. We're still below the glide slope, which is the right thing to do, but we may end up catching it up. So we're gonna go heading, we don't need that anymore. Let's go heading 230. And we'll go ahead and descend 3,000 feet. Actually, you know what? Let's just do 3,500. That should be good. That's good. Let's get the approach. And we no longer need the speed brakes here. We can go ahead and arm them. And let's go flaps 2. We're doing good. That's pretty good. Got the localizer here. Just waiting on that glide slope. Ladies and gentlemen, get your landing rate predictions in as soon as we put our gear down. Oh, we already got one from Drewstone. He read my mind here. He absolutely read my mind here. Alright, so glide slope is alive. We're coming in. We just gotta get a little bit better on the eye for the glide slope there, and we will put our gear down. Let's slow down further to 180 knots here. We're coming down with a fairly slow speed here. So 180 on the speed. Let's keep the IAS. And the final approach speed is 143 knots. So let's go ahead and see if we can activate the approach phase, or if we already have it. Let's activate approach phase. We're just waiting a little here. And we have the glide slope now. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a 5-knot crosswind here. Our heading is slightly tilted. Ever so slightly, so that shouldn't be a big factor here. That's probably executive. I don't know. Yeah, that does say ORL. I think that is the executive airport. Anyway, eyes up. Make sure lights are on. Auto brakes are set. Let's go. Landing gear down. And we're gonna slow down here to our final approach speed. Confirm approach phase. And we're gonna go manage speed here, please. Auto brakes low. Landing gear is down. 3 greens. Let's go flaps 3. And flaps full. Get your landing rate predictions in, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what we can do out of this. Let's see what we can make out of this. Alright, 2,000. can actually go ahead and reduce those oral alerts. Sound, oh, let's just bring that down. That should be good. Alright, my airplane. Just pitching up here. And let's just quickly go ahead and check the cabin. There we go. Pitching up. Correct for the height. Insane amount of thrust going on here because we are heavy, remember. It's gonna need a lot more power, and we're high now, so pitch down here. Don't want to be too high. Better low than high again. People say better high than low, but I personally think that if you're high you can really mess up your landing here. Alright, pitching down here. That's a lot of power here. Absolutely a lot of power. Correcting for the center line to the right. We are pretty high now. 1200 feet per minute. We can arrest that descent rate a bit. Here, come back on the center line. Just keep that descent coming. Keep that descent coming. We're drifting to the right now. Alright, now we're visual. Not looking at the ILS anymore. Just go from your visual judgment. That is the best way to get a decent landing. Which is not a promise about me getting a decent landing. We are banking slightly to the right to get back on the center line. Just pitching up a little. Oh my god, the winds. I think it's the winds. Alright, good. Straighten out. Alright, we got that. Landing. We're a little high, but we got a long runway, so nothing to worry about. There we go. 179. Bring the nose down slowly. Reversers. Ladies and gentlemen, I will take that landing. That was a float because we were high. 80 knots. Manual braking. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Orlando. I forgot the Unicom calls there, but that is fine. That is, I mean, it's not fine, but it's okay. There was no one here. Let's continue there. We should have taken that exit there because this one is not perfect. Thank you guys. I am glad. We'll have to see how that went. We'll definitely have to see how that went in the replays. But it was a decent landing. We might have ballooned off a little. Oh my god, there is no exit here. To go all the way to the end of the runway. Alright, here we are. Hopefully there's a turnout now. Oh no, James! No worries, we got the replays for you. Alright, shut up. Let's slow down here. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to Orlando. The local time is probably more than you have on the sim right now. Imagine we have eternal sunlight. Local time is 9:45 p.m. Eastern. Welcome to the stream, James. And Orlando traffic, Frontier Flight 518, cleared runway 18 right, Orlando. Nice seat, high X-plane sim. Okay, that's. I mean, I just did what I felt comfortable with. But if that is realistic, then I will take it. Thank you, James. That is a good compliment to have. And Orlando traffic, Frontier Flight 518, crossing runway 18 left to Orlando. Just making sure we got nobody. Is that a plane? No. That's fine. Alright, we're good. Alright, let's go ahead, turn on the nose lights. Landing lights can come off. Strobes coming to an off position here. And we are gonna taxi. That's the airport diagram. We're gonna taxi left on Charlie. Orlando traffic, Frontier Flight 518, taxiing to the stands via Charlie, Orlando. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. I'm so glad you guys enjoyed the landing. Here we go. Let's go back and clear that out. We have the lights off. Once we're straight and out on here, let's clear up the flaps here. And there we go. Just I hope I'm still on the center line of that taxi. Okay, I'm not too bad, not too bad. Flaps are up, speed brakes are up as well. We're gonna clean up. Let's just make sure we didn't use any NTIs there. Seatbelt signs can stay on for now. Our taxi lights is on taxi, and we have runway turn off lights going on. We're gonna go ahead and turn on the APU here and focus on the taxi. That is interesting. That is interesting about the seat height. Is it similar height for like the other airplanes as well, James? Like the ones you fly. Like what is your preferred position compared to like a Zebo that I fly or something like that? So we got the American terminal here, and we got United here, and I think that's where Frontier actually parks as well. Let me just quickly go ahead and check. Maybe I was wrong. Frontier is, I believe, right. Okay, we'll just park here. Yeah, I see a Frontier there. Oh my god. Okay. Keep your eyes in the front. A life lesson that you learned the hard way. Alright, interested to see what score James gives. Yeah. I don't know. We crossed the threshold at a higher altitude than 50 feet or 60 feet. We probably crossed it at like 100 feet. And that's what, you know, triggered our touchdown zone to be a little further. Touchdown to be a little further than the actual touchdown zone. I don't know if we landed on the lines inside the zone or outside the zone, but we'll find out. We'll find out. Keep your eyes on the Frontier. Yep. That is a good life lesson for this one. Alright. APU is ready to go, so let's hit that start and have the APU start up. There's literally no one. So we're going right there. That's where we're going. Overall, I like that landing. Like, I didn't try to do too much with it. I just kept holding that pitch. If you can go back, you want to see it. Look at my stick. It was like just at one place. Like once I pulled back initially at 50 feet just to arrest the descent rate a little, not too much, and then like towards the end, as I cut out the throttles, I pulled the nose up a bit. I don't know if we were close to a tail strike or something, but the wheels are hot here, so we're gonna go give it some brake fans. Here we go. Yeah, for the 777, I like to see at least some of the dashboard. So you mean this part right here? Okay, so probably this is like a better position. Yeah, I have to try and change my seats if you think this is a good position, man. Always trying to learn from the real pilots. All right, coming. We have a Frontier in sight. The thing is that we don't really know which ones are the real planes and which ones are not. Let's slow down here. Come in on that turn here. That should be good enough. Do we have like a auto gate or something on this airport? I would love to get like the ADGS or like what do you call it, marshaller. Well, we're gonna go ahead, turn off the runway turn off lights here. And APU is available. Let's go ahead to the APU bleed. Keep your eyes in the Frontier, otherwise this happens again. And we got a marshaller there, but we're not going there. We'll park right there, I believe. Yeah, let's do that. There's like 2 Frontiers there, so that has to be it at Orlando. Well, this 777 is built differently regarding the angles. Keep the height in the narrow body Airbuses. How do you? Okay, so it's more like a selective or a personal preference rather than something being right or wrong. All right, so we got a marshaller there. Let's park here. Oh, we got another one. Yeah, we got that gate too. Let's park on that gate, like right, like let's just hug that Frontier. All right, slow down here. Taxi lights coming off. Alright, here we go. Let's bring that in. Keep that turn. That was good. That was good. That was pretty neat. I need to get better at these turns on the ground. And today was progress. Oh my god, that was a heavy brake. Just brake ever so slightly. Uh-oh, we stopped. Just continue that taxi. There we go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Orlando. Got the engines cut out. Let's go ahead and turn off the beacon light here. We have the jetway coming in. That's neat. Wait, did it not? Okay, it just stopped. Or did it? We got a guy in there as well. Oh, that's a woman. We got a girl in there. Hey, we're ready. We're ready. Our gates are open as well. Just come on in. Is there something I'm missing here though? That could be why. We could bring up the. Let's go. That's not needed. All right, guys, that's done. For some reason it doesn't want to join us, but we'll go. All right. Time to run into the replays here. Give me a second. Let's jump into the replay mode here. Disconnected from the network. Get rid of the controls cam. And time to get that music going. There we go. Replay. There we go. That's a long taxi, to be honest. It's coming in. This is somewhat the thumbnail you actually saw at the start of the stream. We were slightly to the right here, grabbing. We should have been on that side of the central line to correct for that, but we did end up getting there. We'll see how it goes. Let's watch this. Chief, welcome back. Alright, let's see. Yeah, so we, as you can see, before we even go for that landing, as you can see, we crossed the threshold pretty high. If you want to see, we crossed at about 100 feet. We were 50 feet high, but you know, nothing to worry. I knew this had a long runway. We did a little pre-flare going in. Oh no! I'm not taking that landing. But that last second flare, very close to the tail strike. Okay, yeah, that was bad. That was bad. But anyway, got decent on the center line. We're always learning here. So let's go to the next view here. That is not too bad. Look at those CFM engines coming out. That was pretty neat. Yeah, that was fine. The float was bad. The flare was just a little bit higher. Risked the tail strike there. That is not good to know. Let's see what James has to say. XP Aviation says, nice stream, man. I'll see everyone next time. See you later, XP. Nice to see you, buddy. Thanks for stopping by on the stream, and you have a great night, buddy. I'll see you. And let's watch that one. Yeah, there was definitely a float there. It was a bad float, and we actually landed outside the touchdown zone, which is not good. I'm not saying that this is a good landing. Yes, we did good on the landing rate. We did well on the center line, but that was not good. Even though we had the landing rate sorted out, and but yeah, I'm not bragging here. I'm not bragging for this landing. A bit of harsh of a flare, absolutely, yes, I agree with that. I absolutely agree with that. Let's watch it from the runway. That was too much. I think the problem with that was we should have waited. We should have waited for that pre-flare. I think when we got that pre-flare going in early, maybe instead of 50 feet, I could have started it at like 40 feet, and that would have helped a little more. Let's zoom in a bit. Yeah, you see that pre-flare coming in? Yeah, if that was slightly late, we wouldn't have floated like that. That was what the problem was. And that's where that additional flare comes in, and we're down. Thank God we didn't strike the tail here, and a slightly side-loaded landing on the nose maybe. Yep, but you know, we're here to learn. Always try to, you know, here's the thing I'll tell you guys. Always try to analyze your replays. Try to understand your mistakes, you know, try to see how you can do better, and try not to repeat those mistakes the next time, you know. Make different mistakes, you know, there's no problem to not making mistakes, but always learn from your mistakes. It might take a few times until you get it right, you know. Sometimes you're too scared. For what it was for me, I started pulling up too early, and that was what cost me that float. So, but yeah, overall, if you don't see the threshold, if you don't see the flare, I may take that landing. But in terms of landing rate, yes, I'll take it. In terms of center line, I will take it slightly on one view, but that is always a thing. And as James says, a good pilot is always learning. I so agree with that. I mean, I'm not a real world pilot by any means, but that's why I'm into flight simming, is to at least be able to fly these planes myself, although not in real life, but try to get to as close as you would want to get in terms of real life. And you know, use your resources, guys. That is going to be, thank you so much for everyone who stopped by on the channel. Thank you so much for all the likes and the new subscribers. Really appreciate all your support, guys. Thank you so much, James, for your expert piloting techniques and feedback. So I really always appreciate that, as you know. As always, guys, until next time, bye-bye, take care, stay safe, everyone, and spread the love, guys. Spread the love. The world needs it. Until next time, Sim Aviator signing out.